That is the field before the lines and bases are put down. The grounds crew performs the same ritual for every game on every field, laying chalk lines, putting down bases, mowing the outfield. It's as timeless as the game itself, and it's all in anticipation of two words: play ball.
Thank you for joining us here on the Beaufort County Channel for the 2019 Dixie Boys South Carolina State Tournament. Today we're coming to you live from Oscar Frazier Park in beautiful Bluffton, South Carolina for tonight's opening round matchup between the visitors from North Myrtle Beach and the home team, the host, the Beaufort County All-Stars. North Myrtle Beach got here by winning the District 9 championship. And once again, the Beaufort County team is the host for this year's state tournament. We're just outside of Hilton Head, South Carolina, about 30 minutes from Savannah. Again, here at Oscar Frazier Park with Beaufort County Parks and Rec putting on this beautiful tournament for us. Let's meet the starting lineup first for the visiting North Myrtle Beach All-Stars. Number 3 leading off, Izzy May. He'll be followed by number 20, Alan McCormick. Number 10, Chance Hall. Number 19, Ethan Matthews is batting fourth. Batting fifth is number 4, Briggs Lowermore. Number 26, Nico Goheen. Number 2, Chase Sturgeon. Batting eighth, number 5, Ethan Allen. And batting ninth, number 66, Santino Petrolo. The reserves for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars are Mike Williams, Braden Cartrette, and Mikey Walls. North Myrtle Beach is coached by Heath Brady, Mike Walls, and Bobby Hall. Umpires for tonight's game behind the plate is Greg Gauze, and in the field is Nate Lineberger. Starting on the mound for the Beaufort County All-Stars is number 5, Lucas Hamilton. The coaches have exchanged lineup cards. Lucas Hamilton is finishing his warm-up pitches. Catcher Colin Elliott's about to throw down. And we're almost ready to get started here again in the opening round, this double elimination tournament that runs today through Thursday, ultimately crowning a champion in two divisions, the Dixie Junior Boys, which are 13-year-olds, and the Dixie Boys, which you're watching right here, which are 14 years old. We play on a 300-foot fence here at Field 3 at Oscar Frazier Park, the Leo Venoni Memorial Field. 54-foot mound and 80-foot bases. Umpire says we're ready to go. So number 3, Izzy May, steps in for North Myrtle Beach. Ready to get us started. Hamilton starts out of the stretch and misses low and outside for ball 1. Good games all around so far today on all three fields here at Oscar Frazier Park. We're down to fields 2 and 3 for these late games. Ground ball to the third baseman. Has trouble handling it is Kirsch. Throws the first way late. So Gavin Kirsch, number 48 over there at third base, had trouble with that hard hit line drive ground ball. Unable to get the man at first. So Izzy May will reach on an error on the third baseman. They'll bring up number 20, Alan McCormick. McCormick's playing third today for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars. Here's the pitch, low and outside, ball 1. We've seen so far in these Dixie Boys games, throwing strikes, limiting the errors in the field, and running the bases aggressively will lead to a win. Beaufort County struggling in 2 of those 3 so far to start the game. Leadoff runners will kill you. Let's see if Hamilton can come back and limit the damage here in the top of the first. There's the pitch outside again. Ball 2, 2-0. We're coming to you on the Beaufort County channel. We're which is available here locally in Beaufort County, as well as streaming online. All of the tournament's games will be available online, both live and on demand, at the Beaufort County, South Carolina website. And if you're going to be here in person at Oscar Frazier Park, DVDs of all the games will be available for purchase at the table directly next to the concession stand. 3 balls, no strikes, throw over to first. Not in time. Izzy May gets back. So 3-0 here in McCormick as he settles in. That pitch is high, ball 4. So first and second, no outs. We'll bring up the first baseman, the 3-hole hitter, number 10, Chance Hall. Chance Hall checks for his signs from his manager at third base. Digs in. Hamilton comes set. The 0-0 pitch is in there, called strike 1. Beautiful day here in Bluffton, South Carolina. Very warm, 91 degrees at the start of the game today. Very little wind to speak of. Nonetheless, a beautiful day here in the heart of the Low Country. That ball 1 gets away from catcher Elliott. So Colin scrambles to try and retrieve it, but the runners advance 1 base. Runners now second and third with no outs and a 1-1 count. There's ball 2, high and away. Hamilton working quickly here, getting going even before the batter is ready to go. Needs to settle down and start throwing strikes. 2 balls, 1 strike. Another pitch high, 3 balls, 1 strike. You can see from that shot there that shadows are starting to creep onto field 3. Third base, shortstop, left field, and even center field will be fighting that sun for the next hour or so. That pitch is in there, called strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count to Chance Hall. A lot of room in right center field as the right fielder is hugging the line. Chance Hall late on that one, but fouls it off to stay alive. Beaufort County choosing to play their infielders back this early in the game, looking to get the out at first base. There's a line drive out to left center that'll drop for a base hit. 1 run is in. Second run is rounding third, heading for home. The throw is wide. Colin Elliott unable to corral that throw from center fielder Emilio Mendoza. So a single will score 2 runs. Izzy May and Alan McCormick come around to score. Chance Hall will go to second on the throw. Now 2-0 North Myrtle Beach. Still nobody out. I'll bring up number 19, Ethan Matthews, the left-handed hitting pitcher. Again, all of these teams made it to the Dixie Boys State Tournament by winning their respective district tournaments. North Myrtle Beach advancing from District 9. Hamilton steps off, checks the runner, Chance Hall at second. Nobody really holding him on. Now shortstop Garrett Greenwald goes over there to check him. That pitch is inside for ball 1. Umpire puts the ball back in play, and we're ready to go. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch swung on and missed. 1-1. Big swing there by Ethan Matthews, unable to connect. Beaufort County looking for an out any way they can get it here. That ball's in the dirt. Well done by Colin Elliott to stop that. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a foul straight back to the screen. Evens up the count 2-2. Another healthy hack from Ethan Matthews. Beaufort County Parks and Rec doing a great job maintaining these fields. Last week, these fields hosted the Ozone State Tournament. As a breaking ball gets Ethan Matthews, strike 3, really fooled on that pitch. So the first out and a much needed out for the Beaufort County All-Stars, bringing up number 4, Briggs Lowermore. Lowermore starting in left field for North Myrtle Beach today. So last week we had the Ozone South Carolina State Tournament here for a week, and this week we're hosting the boys and junior boys. So the fields are taking a beating, but the grounds crew really did a good job keeping them in playing condition. We saw in the games today that the infield is playing fast and hard with very limited rain here over the last 2 weeks. So we'll see if that plays into the game today. Another breaking ball over, called strike 1 to Lowermore. So it looks like early, Hamilton's best pitch is his breaking ball, able to locate it versus the fastball he's been missing with. The 0-1 pitch actually turns, throws the second. Good play by Robbie Winburn to keep that ball from going to center field and advancing the runner. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch is outside. And that's been Hamilton's miss so far here in the top of the first. Fastballs outside. Beaufort County manager Chauncey Campbell be smart to go to the breaking ball a little bit more where he's able to locate that. That's a foul ball back up towards us and turns into a souvenir for a lucky fan. So no balls, 2 strikes. Correction, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Briggs Lowermore. Beaufort County would do well to get out of this inning with just 2 runs. Another breaking ball, a weak pop-up to the pitcher. Hamilton settles under it and makes the second out of the inning. So a pop-up to the pitcher. Another great breaking ball from Lucas Hamilton. Was able to get Lowermore with the pop-up. They'll bring up number 26, Nico Goheen, the second baseman for North Myrtle Beach, here with 2 outs. Hamilton kicks and delivers. Fly ball to right field. Coming in as the right fielder, slides and makes the catch. So Ryan Giles, the right fielder, comes in, makes the catch, sliding for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before North Myrtle Beach scores 2 to make it 2-0 heading into the bottom of the first here on the County Channel. And welcome back here on the County Channel to the bottom of the first inning. North Myrtle Beach was able to score 2 in the top. Brings up Beaufort County. I'll introduce them here. Number 9 leads off Emilio Mendoza. Batting second, number 21, Chris Burns. Batting third, your pitcher, number 5, Lucas Hamilton. Batting fourth, number 48, your third baseman, Gavin Kirsch. Starting catching, number 7, Colin Elliott. Batting 6, Garrett Greenwalt, shortstop. Batting 7th, number 11, Robbie Winburn. He's your second baseman. Number 12, Ryan Giles. And rounding out in the 9th spot, number 10, Nicholas Folks. Your reserves are number 20, Mason Kirsch, number 13, Peter Hughes, and number 18, Cooper Davis. The Beaufort County All-Stars are managed by Chauncey Campbell, assistant coaches Josh Kirsch, Patrick Talbert, and Tommy Winburn. So Mendoza steps into the box, does a little maintenance, and he's ready to go. So Mendoza takes strike one on the outside corner. Local player here for McCracken Middle School. He likes tacos, also does MMA. Don't want to mess with him. Swung on and missed for strike two. He's a Cubs fan, so I wouldn't make fun of that because he does MMA. So 0-2 to Mendoza. The pitch just missed. Mendoza was not sure about that one. He's got a lot of speed, so if he puts the ball in play, he should be able to reach, but easier said than done. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and missed for out number 1. So on the mound for North Myrtle Beach is number 19, Ethan Matthews, gets strikeout number 1 for the day. Bringing up number 21, Chris Burns. He's starting in left field for your Beaufort County All-Stars. Here's the pitch from the big left-hander in there, called strike 1. Quickly, you see the difference between the two pitchers where Matthews is able to locate that fastball on the outside corner, something that Hamilton was struggling to do in the top of the first. The windup in the pitch high and away. Of course, as soon as I say that, he throws the ball. Announcer's curse is a real thing. Here's a pitch fouled off the right-hand side. Chris Burns is also a Cubs fan. Someone needs to talk to this Beaufort County All-Star team about their pro baseball affiliations. Also likes to play basketball, and his favorite food is French fries. I'm with you, Chris. And this is the best answer I've seen with when I want to grow up, I want to be IDK. I don't know. Good on you, Chris. Keep being a kid. The count runs full to Chris Burns. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Pitch, ground ball up the middle. Second baseman ranges over, unable to make the play. Off the glove of Goheen. Official scorekeeper, Alan Arsenault, the best in the business here on field 3. The best scorekeeper we have on field 3 right now, says that was an infield hit, and I agree with him. So first hit of the game for the Beaufort County All-Stars. Brings up number 5, the pitcher, Lucas Hamilton, trying to help himself here as Chris Burns leads off of first. Not very far with the left-handed pitcher. The pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. So Burns on first, 1 out. Hamilton up. North Myrtle Beach leading 2-0. Ball outside. North Myrtle Beach is Ozone team, the 12 and under team, did well last week here at Oscar Frazier Park, making it to the championship game, losing a heartbreaker as Chris Burns almost gets picked off at first, but back in time. Really a well-coached club, great fans. Glad to see them back here this week. Looked like an all-speed pitch. Hamilton was a little bit early, fouls it off the end of the bat. Is down the count, 1-2. He likes tacos, the Braves. He wants to be a baseball player when he gets older and likes to hang out in the outdoors. Well, baseball is the right sport then. Pitch, breaking ball, does not curve back enough. 2-2. Ball is hammered in the right center field. This is score 1. Advancing to third. Looking through the Beaufort County team's lineup, a lot of Braves and a lot of Cubs fans. The pitch. Swung on line drive out to center field, base hit. Center fielder bobbles a little bit, but the runners hold at first and second. So back-to-back singles for Beaufort County. Hamilton rips a line drive center to center field. They'll bring up number 48, Gavin Kirsch. I'm happy to report that Gavin Kirsch is a Philadelphia Phillies fan. The Fightin' Phillies. Best team in baseball, even if their record doesn't show it currently. Likes Chick-fil-A chicken. Is a Metallica fan. Now, riddle me this, Gavin. You're a Phillies fan, but your favorite sports idol is Chipper Jones. Not sure how that happens. We'll give you a pass, though, Gavin. You got to call. You got to call. So, 1 out. Kirsch looks at ball one. 1-0 with 1 out, runners on first and second here in the bottom of the first. The windup and the pitch swung on way late is Gavin Kirsch for strike one. 1-1. Windup and the pitch swung on way late again. So Matthews reaching back, bringing the velocity here. Gavin Kirsch having a little bit of a problem catching up to that high heat. The pick off to second. No one there. No throw. Chris Burns goes back easily. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. High heat again. Chris Burns takes third. Throw goes into left field. Chris is going to try and score. Left fielder drops the ball as Chris Burns scores. So a strikeout for Matthews gets Gavin Kirsch. Chris Burns was trying to take third. He was dead to rights, but the throw sailed high and went to left field. He then tried to score. Would have been dead to rights at home, but the left fielder, Lauermore, dropped the ball, allowing Chris Burns to score. So Beaufort County plates 1 here and reduces the North Myrtle Beach lead 2-1. We'll bring up number 7, Colin Elliott, who's late on strike 1. So 2 strikeouts so far here for North Myrtle Beach pitcher Ethan Matthews. 2 outs, bottom of the first, runner on second. That ball's high and outside for ball 1. So 2 errors on that last play. First one by catcher Ethan Allen on the throw to left, and then an error by Brings Lauermore to allow Chris Burns to score. So a couple hits, couple errors here in the bottom of the first. Keeps Beaufort County in this game down 2-1. Runner goes, and strike 3 on Elliott. So Elliott goes down looking. 3 strikeouts in the inning, but 2 errors allow Beaufort County to score 1. It's North Myrtle Beach 2, Beaufort County 1. We'll be back with the top of the second here on the County Channel. Welcome back here on the County Channel for the top of the second inning of this opening round matchup in the Dixie boys Okay. All right, sorry about that, folks. So top of the second here. Stepping into the box is number 2, Chase Sturgeon. Swings and misses. Chase ball 1. Chase Sturgeon, your starting right fielder for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars. Takes pitch 2 off the back and is not happy about it. Throws his bat and takes his time down to first base. Certainly not intentional from the Beaufort County pitcher, Lucas Hamilton, but still doesn't feel good. So that'll be a hit by pitch as North Myrtle Beach has their leadoff on first base, bringing up number 5, Ethan Allen. So no outs. Throw over to first. Checks on the runner. Comes set, throws over. This one's a little bit closer, but still not in time. So no outs here in the top of the second. Chase Sturgeon on first. The pitch, foul ball. Looks like he fouled that off his foot. Ethan Allen is shaken up a little bit on the play. Outfielders playing extremely shallow for the Beaufort County All-Stars. See if Ethan Allen can find a gap and make them pay for that. Hamilton comes set, catches him leading and gets him at first. Lucas Hamilton comes set. Poor read by Chase Sturgeon, leaning towards second, unable to get back to first on the pickoff play, and that's one out for the Beaufort County All-Stars. Pitch high and tight, and that's a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Ethan Allen. The pitch high. So Hamilton benefits from the pickoff at first. Still a little wild with his fastball control. Pitch swung on and fouled back. Counts even 2-2. Great crowd on hand here at Oscar Frazier Park. Beautiful weather, not a cloud in the sky, although many of the fans probably are wishing for a cloud here and there. Ball is hammered to left field. Left fielder there. All week long, we'll be broadcasting from fields 2 and 3 here at Oscar Frazier Park, so hope that you join us throughout the tournament for the live broadcasts and the replays that are available. Counts full with 1 out here in the top of the second. That ball is low and inside, so Ethan Allen walks. He also gives pitcher Lucas Hamilton a look. Hamilton watches him go up the first baseline. Things are getting a little chippy here. North Myrtle Beach coach Heath Brady signals a substitution. Looks like it might be a courtesy runner for the catcher, Ethan Allen. Courtesy runner will be number 6, Mike Williams. So Mike Williams will run for Ethan Allen. Dixie Boys rules have pitch counts in place for their pitchers and a preset number of hours rest. So coaches will be looking at that as they look to strategize for not only this game, but for the rest of the tournament as well. And I bring that up because Lucas Hamilton's throwing a lot of pitches here in the top of the second. Comes set, fires, and ball one high. Batting for North Myrtle Beach is the center fielder, number 66, Santino Petrola. So a hit batter, a pickoff, and a walk to start the top of the second. Throw over to first. And a ground ball to second baseman. Fields it, throws a 2-for-1, drops it, not on the transfer. Shortstop Garrett Greenwalt could not field the throw, even though it was a good throw from Robbie Winburn. So that'll be an E6, which will lead to runners on first and second with one out here in the top of the second. North Myrtle Beach will turn over their lineup, going back to the top at number 3, Izzy May, who reached on an error by the third baseman, Gavin Kirsch. Errors hurting Beaufort County so far. Hamilton comes set. May calls time. Home plate umpire Greg Gauze grants it. So what should have been a routine ground ball to second base, Beaufort County unable to get the second out. There's a ground ball to third baseman, steps on third, throws to one, not in time. Well played by Gavin Kirsch to get the guaranteed out at third. Tried then to double up Izzy May, but May too fast, unable to get him. Will go down as a fielder's choice for out number 2. Alan McCormick comes up now for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars, number 20. Walked last inning. So this will be the 11th batter faced already for Lucas Hamilton just in the second inning. First pitch is over, called strike one. Runners on first and second. 2 outs here in the top of the second. No runs yet. Ball's in the dirt. Great job by the catcher, Colin Elliott. Keep the runners where they are on first and second. Here's the 1-1 pitch, way outside. Elliott cannot control that one. It goes back to the backstop. Runners will advance now second and third for North Myrtle Beach. So a single should score 2 here for the number 2 hitter, Alan McCormick. We have Izzy May on second and Santino Petrola on third. We got 2 outs here in the top of the second. And the pitch high. And pitcher Lucas Hamilton shows his frustration, even though that ball looked extremely high. It is now 3-1. Might just be frustrated with himself here. Comes set, throws. Called strike 2 right on the outside corner. Great pitch there by Lucas Hamilton. Great composure to come back and get strike number 2. Counts now full, 3-2, 2 outs. The pitch, and it goes over the head of Alan McCormick. So Hamilton will walk the bases loaded here and bring up Chance Hall, who had the big 2-run single back in the first. Looking to duplicate that here. So bases are loaded, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Beaufort County trying to keep things at 2-1 early on in this contest. Pitch is over for strike 1. You can tell that manager Chauncey Campbell trusts Lucas Hamilton here. Hamilton able to calm himself down and throw first pitch strike, critical here to Chance Hall. Second pitch foul back to the screen. Hamilton gets up quickly, 0-2. North Myrtle Beach manager down the third base box, Heath Brady, giving instruction here to Chance Hall. Hall chokes up on the bat, looking to put the ball in play here. The pitch. Called strike 3. Lucas Hamilton fights back, strikes out Chance Hall to end the rally with the bases loaded in the top of the second. No runs crossed. 2-1 North Myrtle Beach. We'll be back on the County Channel. Welcome back to the County Channel's broadcast of the 2019 Dixie Boys South Carolina State Tournament. We're headed to the bottom of the second inning. Beaufort County trailing 2-1 against the All-Stars from North Myrtle Beach. Leading off the bottom of this second inning is number 14, the shortstop, Garrett Greenwald. Looks like Garrett's favorite food is steak. He's also a Cubs fan, likes Chris Bryant, likes to fish, listen to Eric Church, and play some football. First pitch to him is over for a called strike. Ethan Matthews winds and delivers. Bringing the heat today as Greenwald goes down 0-2 quickly. It'll be Greenwald, Winburn, and Giles for the Beaufort County All-Stars. And there is a chopper to the first baseman. Easy play there for the first baseman, Chance Hall, as Greenwald was late on that fastball. Routine ground ball for out number 1. So they'll bring up Robbie Winburn. Robbie Winburn is the second baseman for the Beaufort County All-Stars. That pitch is low and inside. Ball 2, 2-0. Robbie is also a Braves fan. Freddie Freeman's his favorite player. He wants to be a scuba diver when he grows up. Fouls that ball back into the screen. 2 balls, 1 strike to him. Pitch, line drive out to center field. That'll be a base hit down in front of the center fielder, Petrola. So Robbie Winburn with a line drive single to center field. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. They'll bring up the big right fielder for the Beaufort County All-Stars, number 12, Ryan Giles. Looks down for his sign, gets it, steps in. Pretty hefty lead over there for Winburn against this left-handed pitcher. And the throw over, not in time, but close. So Matthews does not come set and just throws over to first. Almost gets Robbie Winburn. He's got to be careful over there with a left-handed pitcher. We know how crafty those lefties are. Takes his lead. Kicks, pickoff to first, and he is caught now in a rundown. Throw to second. Pitcher covers first, and he is out. I tried to warn him, but obviously he couldn't hear me from the press box, so Robbie Winburn is picked off at first base. It's now 2 outs in the bottom of the second. So rally killing pickoff there for the pitcher, Ethan Matthews. Really, when you're on first base as a runner, you have 2 options. Stay close to the base and go on first move. You really can't guess. If you wait until they commit home, you're going to be out at second base. There's a ball in the dirt. It's 2-0 to Ryan Giles. The windup in the pitch. Swung on and missed. Tardy to the party was Ryan Giles. 2-1. That pitch is ball 3, 3-1.
That ball was deep in the hole. It's a tough throw for any shortstop. Now batting number 1, Tyler Wright.
Swung on and missed. Full count. 3-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Giles looks frustrated with himself here.
That's tough on both plays from the left side of the infield for Seneca.
Matthews with the pitch. Pop up on the infield. And that ball is going to drop in front of the shortstop. So shortstop Izzy May comes charging in on that ball, but I don't know if he lost it in the sun. Maybe was expecting the second baseman Goheen to go after it. Not sure, but regardless, it actually goes down as an infield single for Ryan Giles. Wind up in the pitch. Over for called strike 1 to number 10, Nicholas Folks. So Giles, hopefully he learned from Winburn. He does. He stays close. That's ball 1. 1-1, pardon me, to Nicholas Folks. The 1-1 pitch inside again. Nick likes steaks. He likes the Braves. He likes Acuna. Not Acuna Matata, but the Braves All-Star. He wants to be a professional baseball player, likes to game. I assume that's on PS4 as he grounds back to Ethan Matthews, throws over to 1. That was closer than it should have been, but they get the 3rd out. So a couple of hits, a pickoff, but no runs for the Beaufort County All-Stars. We're done with 2. It is North Myrtle Beach 2, Beaufort County 1. We'll be back on the County Channel. And we're back here on the County Channel as the shadows continue to creep across field 3, making it more difficult here for the batters to pick up the rotation of the ball. Ethan Matthews will have to fight that as he leads off for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars here in the top of the third with his team leading 2-1. The pitch, nice breaking ball in there for strike one. That's really been Lucas Hamilton's best pitch so far. So 0-1. That ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
We had basically the equivalent of a swinging bunt there. We had a swings hard, hits off the inside of his bat for a spinner right in front of the catcher's, right in front of the home plate. Ethan Gibson does his best job. But as we've talked about, these Hard Sox.
So the 1-1 pitch, high and away, 2-1 to Ethan Matthews, who struck out last time. He struck out on the breaking ball from Lucas Hamilton. Again, Ben Hamilton's best pitch. And here's where the strategy comes into play. Beaufort County manager Chauncey Campbell coming out to take Lucas Hamilton out of the game as he's reached 45 pitches. So the rules are, if you pitch 45 or less, you don't have to have any rest. So he would be available for tomorrow's game. If you pitch 45 to 75, you must rest 30 hours. And 75 up to the max of 95 is 40 hours rest. So always a chess match between the managers to not only get the win here today, but prepare for the rest of the tournament as well. So we'll take a quick break as the new pitcher for Beaufort County warms up.
Now pitching for Beaufort County, number 10, Nicholas Folks.
Now batting number 5.
Beaufort County, please remember to report your substitutions on the walkie-talkie so we can keep everything straight.
So the first baseman, Nicholas Folks, comes in to pitch for the Beaufort County All-Stars. He'll assume the count here to the number 4 hitter for North Myrtle Beach, Ethan Matthews, at 2-1 with no outs here in the top of the third. Pitch in there, strike 2, 2-2 to Ethan Matthews. The windup and the pitch misses inside to run the count full to Ethan Matthews. Pitch, check swing, foul ball. Looks like Matthews wants that one back. failed to commit on the fastball that looked right down the middle, but instead check swing foul ball. Stays alive though. Full count. Folks shakes off the signs.
Ball is hammered into center field. One more run will score.
He toes the rubber. He's ready. And here's the 3-2 pitch.
Pulling up the runner at third, which could have scored.
Just a little bit high as Ethan Matthews walks to lead off the third inning, throws his bat about 50 feet high in the air over to third base. With the Beaufort County pitcher, Nicholas Folks, giving him a look as he goes down the first baseline. It'll bring up number 4, Briggs Lowermore. Briggs popped up to the pitcher in the first inning. There's nobody out. Big lead at first base for Ethan Matthews. Pickoff not in time. Slow move over to first base from Nicholas Folks.
Testament to Ethan Miller. I'll tell you, the kid's got character to stand out there and take this. I mean, there's been quite a few errors, a lot of throwing errors.
Pitcher looks in, comes set. Lifts his knee and delivers. Foul ball for Lowermore. A weak foul ball up the first base line off his hands. Good breaking ball there from Nicholas Folks for strike 1.
2 outs, 14-2 here in the bottom of the third. This bottom half of the inning started 2-2 tie. Pitch on the way. Pitches pass ball. Yep. Deep backstop allows another run to score. 15-2 here in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. This has got to be the 2-out rally of all 2-out rallies.
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably about a 13-run 2-out rally right here. Hate it for the kids for Seneca. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen.
That ball's low and inside. Counts now 1-1 to Lowermore. No outs, top of the third. Close game here. North Myrtle leading 2-1.
Wait a second. Coach Matt Adams coming out. Just imagine what this could be.
Big lead over there for Ethan Matthews as Folks looks in.
Coach Matt Adams coming out to
The pitch. Big secondary lead, but strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lowermore. Ethan Matthews getting aggressive, almost halfway to second on his secondary lead.
I'll tell you, that's how champions are built. Coach
Slow going now is looks like the pitcher and catcher can't get on the same page. They are now ready to go. And Matthews goes, swung on, ground ball to first base. First baseman touches first. Giles able to backhand that and get the out at first. But Lowermore advances Matthews to second on the unassisted play by the first baseman, Ryan Giles. So 1 out, runner in scoring position for Nico Goheen. Here's the pitch. Bunt, but he cannot get it down. That turned into self-defense as the pitch sailed high and inside. Goheen not able to get the bunt down. He flied out to end the first inning. More of a line drive to the right fielder. Squared the bunt on the first pitch, fouls it back. He's down 0-1. Comes set, goes to the plate. Line drive out to left center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Matthews rounds third, heads home. RBI single for number 26, Nico Goheen, as North Myrtle Beach takes a 3-1 lead here in the top of the third. Good piece of hitting there by Goheen. Stayed on it, lined it out to left center field. Hard hit ball, well placed for the 1-out RBI single. It'll bring up number 2, Chase Sturgeon. Chase was hit by a pitch back in the second inning. Swung on, chopper down the third base line. Foul, down 0-1.
hear this one too often. 18th batter of the inning for St. George. That is not a typo. 18th batter.
So here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner goes. Swung on and missed. Throw will not be in time. So a great jump there by Nico Goheen to take second base. A good pitch there by Folks to get Sturgeon down 0-2. Looks like the hit and run was on. They got the run, but not the hit. But runner in scoring position now, still with one out. The windup in the pitch. Inside, hits him again. The second time Sturgeon's been hit. And this time he sets the bat down and runs to first.
Now batting, number 5, Ethan Allen.
So that is the 6th walk or hit by pitch so far in this game for the Beaufort County All-Stars. Leads to first and second with one out, and Ethan Allen coming up, who walked last inning. Here's the pitch. Line drive up the middle. It'll get down in front of Mendoza, who fields it, gets it in quickly to keep the runners from advancing just one base. But it will load them up for number 66, Santino Petrola. So bases are loaded. We'll get a courtesy runner for the catcher, Ethan Allen again. Number 6, Mike Williams, will come in to run. So bases loaded for Petrola. A nice hard hit line drive back up the middle for Ethan Allen there for his first hit of the game. Scores 3-1 with bases loaded here in the top of the third. That was the third hit for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars in this game. Infield is in, but the first pitch is outside for ball 1. So an opportunity for some RBIs here for Petrola, especially with the infield in this hard infield. Any hard hit ball should get through the infield here. The pitch, low and away, ball 2. So pressure here on Folks and Elliott. Not only throw strikes, but also prevent the pass ball for a run. With one out here. Top of the third. The pitch. Inside, ball 3. 3 straight balls here from pitcher Nicholas Folks. Chances are Petrola will be taking all the way here. Walks a run. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, strike 1.
St. George wouldn't have to hit, so Seneca's got to get something rolling here. 2 balls and 1 strike for the DH. Strike called on the outside corner.
So a big pitch upcoming for Nicholas Folks as this team hangs in the balance here with bases loaded, down 2 already with 1 out. Pitch is high and away. And that is a run for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars as they take a 4-1 lead and still threatening here with bases loaded and 1 out here in the top of the third. So back to the top of the lineup for the third time already in this game in just the third inning. The third at bat for number 3, Izzy May. May moves up in the box for the slower velocity from Folks here. And the pitch. Ball outside. I would assume that North Myrtle Beach is taking all the way here until Folks shows them that he can throw consistent strikes.
Pitch is hammered down the right field line, but foul. Good quick hands by Owen.
So 1 ball, no strikes here to May with 1 out, bases loaded in the top of the third. That pitch is across the plate, but lined out to center fielder Mendoza. Goes back, fields it, throws it in. Then get the double play at second, and they do. So pinch runner Mike Williams with poor base running. Line shot out to center fielder Emilio Mendoza. Fields it, throws to second. They bob a little bit, but double up Mike Williams, who failed to tag up. So Beaufort County gets out of that inning with just 2 runs, but they are down 4-1 as we head to the bottom of the third on the Beaufort County channel. And we're back here on the County Channel in the bottom of the third inning. We have a new pitcher for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars. Coming into pitch will be number 20, Alan McCormick. We have some other defensive changes here for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars. Petrola goes to first. Hall goes to second. Goheen goes to short. And May goes to third.
Emilio Mendoza.
And the pitcher, Matthews, goes out to center field. First pitch for McCormick is strike 1 to number 9, Emilio Mendoza, the center fielder, who struck out to lead off the first inning for the Beaufort County All-Stars, who did well in the top of that third inning to allow North Myrtle Beach to only score 2 runs as the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars leave the bases loaded on a double play in the top of the third. So 1-1 here to Mendoza. McCormick from the stretch. On the outside corner, called strike 2, 1-2. McCormick's got some velocity out there on the mound. See if the Beaufort County All-Stars can do anything with it. You can see the good crowd on hand here at Oscar Frazier Park as the curveball misses high and inside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, no outs here in the bottom of the third. Pitch is just outside. The count is now full to Mendoza. He comes set and delivers. Full count pitch is outside, so a leadoff walk to the speedy Emilio Mendoza. That'll bring up number 21, Chris Burns, left fielder, who's 1 for 1 with a single back in the first.
go by the 12 runs after 4 innings rule.
Here's the pitch. Mendoza goes. Pitch is over, called strike one. No throw. Looks like they have the scouting report on Mendoza that he is fast.
Ball game, ladies and gentlemen, 15-3. And I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, great game. Ethan Miller, who was the pitcher for Seneca.
So it looked like Chris Burns was taking all the way there to allow Mendoza to get to second, who might be taking third here too. Pitcher comes set, pickoff play, paused on the throw, not sure why. I still don't think he would have gotten Mendoza. He's got a decent lead out there. He checks him a second time, and comes home. Mendoza goes, swung on and missed by Burns. And Allen, again, no throw as Mendoza takes third. It could have been interference on Chris Burns if the catcher, Ethan Allen, made contact, as Burns was directly in the path of the throw and outside of the batter's box. But stolen base for Mendoza nonetheless, but no balls, 2 strikes to Chris Burns. No outs. Pitch over, called, third strike. Burns goes down looking for the first out of the inning. Bring up number 5, Lucas Hamilton, who singled back in the first as well. Beaufort County looking for any type of hard contact here to bring home Mendoza. Pitch high and outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside again, same spot, ball 2, 2-0. Big at bat here for Hamilton, looking for any way to either get on or get Mendoza home here with 1 out. Pitch catches the corner, 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitcher's pitch there, catching the outside corner, well executed by pitcher Alan McCormick. The windup in the pitch, swung on, driven hard, ground ball to shortstop, knocks it down, but cannot make the play. Mendoza scores. Nico Goheen ranged to his left, knocked the ball down. I don't think he would have gotten the runner at first. We'll give him an infield hit for Lucas Hamilton and the RBI. So the second run scores for Beaufort County, down 4-2 now. So we have 1 out, runner on first. Gavin Kirsch comes to the plate. Pick off to first, and not in time. Very nonchalant there by Lucas Hamilton. Almost got picked off. So Kirsch was behind on the pitcher rather, in the first inning. Let's see if he can catch up with McCormick here in the third. McCormick does have a little bit more velocity than Matthews did. So Hamilton takes his lead, takes another step and goes. Doesn't look like it was a pitch out, but a great pitch to throw on. Still cannot get Hamilton as he steals second base. So another stolen base for Beaufort County, who seems to be putting pressure on North Myrtle Beach when they can get on the bases. But job number 1 is to get more base runners here. So Gavin Kirsch looking to add to that with 1 out, runner on second. Ball's high. So it's now 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Gavin Kirsch with 1 out. Runner in scoring position is Lucas Hamilton. The kick and fake pickoff to second gives him a look back. And we reset for the 2-0 pitch. In there for called strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Gavin Kirsch. Center fielder playing way in here on Kirsch. Big gaps in left center and right center field for him out there. Unable to catch up with that one. Throw down to third is not in time. Safe is Lucas Hamilton at third. So that is the 4th stolen base for Beaufort County so far this inning. It is now 2-2 to Gavin Kirsch, with his team needing him just to put the ball in play here to plate their 3rd runner. McCormick's ready to go here. Just missed. A little high and outside. Runs the count full against Gavin Kirsch. Gavin Kirsch is definitely a Phillies fan, seeing as many pitches as he can. Swung on and missed, though. That was not Philadelphia Phillies like for Gavin Kirsch. Struck out for the 2nd time so far today. It'll bring up number 7, Colin Elliott. Colin also struck out in the 1st inning. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Lucas Hamilton stranded at 3rd base so far. That ball curves back over the plate for strike 1. Started right at Colin Elliott's head and then curved back in to catch the inside part of the plate. That ball catches the outside corner, another pitcher's pitch, much to the dismay of Colin Elliott. So good pitch selection there. Curveball inside, fastball away, and he finishes them off with a nasty breaking ball. Good series of pitches there for the North Myrtle Beach All-Star, Alan McCormick, as he sits down the last 2 batters with strikeouts. 3 strikeouts in the inning, but Beaufort County scores 1, down 4-2 after 3, and we'll be back here on the County Channel. And welcome back here to the County Channel for the top of the fourth inning. North Myrtle Beach coming up to bat. Leading off will be number 20, Alan McCormick, who is 0 for 0 with 2 walks. McCormick now the pitcher of record for North Myrtle Beach.
Leading off for North Myrtle Beach, number 20, Alan McCormick.
McCormick will face Folks here for Beaufort County. Hughes is in the catch. Mason Kirsch is now in left field. And Peter Hughes, number 18, is the catcher now for the Beaufort County All-Stars. A left-handed catcher. You don't see that often. Here's the 1-0 pitch. High and tight. Ball 2. So a close game so far, 4-2. As Beaufort County is looking to keep it that way here in the top of the fourth. Pitch low and away, so he has not been close on the first 3 pitches so far. 3-0 for Nicholas Folks to Alan McCormick. And pitchers really do prefer certain catchers over other catchers. So this is the first inning with Hughes behind the plate for Folks, replacing Elliott. The windup and the pitch in the dirt, ball 4. So body language tells it all here for Nicholas Folks, frustrated after 4 straight balls to Alan McCormick to lead off the top of the fourth. It'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Chance Hall, who has a single and struck out. Sorry for the interruption, folks. We had some technical difficulties there, a quick power outage, but we are back. What you missed was a walk by Chance Hall after a stolen base from Alan McCormick. So we got McCormick on second, Hall on first. No outs here in the top of the fourth.
Okay, thank you.
And we have a pitching change here for the Beaufort County All-Stars. Coming in is number 14, Garrett Greenwalt, who will replace Folks here. With no outs in the top of the fourth and North Myrtle Beach leading 4-2. Runners on first and second. So a tough spot to come into the game here for Garrett Greenwalt. We'll have Folks will return to first base. Giles will return to right field. It looks like one more warm-up pitch here for Greenwalt, who will be facing Ethan Matthews, the starting pitcher for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk.
Number 10, Nicholas Folks to first, and number 12, Brian Giles to right field.
So we have no outs once again. Runners on first and second. That ball's outside for ball one. And it looks like Lucas Hamilton has re-entered the game at shortstop. The 1-0 pitch. Caught the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike here to the big left-handed hitter, Ethan Matthews. Runners take their lead. Pitch high and tight. Ball 2. 2-1. Beaufort County trying to keep this game within reach. Down 2. 2 runners on with no outs. Runner from second fakes and goes back. Count is now 3-1. Beaufort County looking for strikes here. Hamilton holds him on at second. Fulks plays off the bag at first. Pitch outside, ball 4. So 3 straight walks to start the top of the 4th inning here. Still nobody out. Bringing up number 4, Briggs Lauermore, who's 0 for 2 so far on the day. Beaufort County does bring their infield in, and they should, already down 2, trying to limit the damage here. Outfield in a couple steps as well. Obviously the trade-off is any hard hit ball in the gap or over the outfield will score 3 easily. Wind up in the pitch, outside, ball 1, 1-0. North Myrtle Beach looks like they're taking all the way here. Big leads at first and at second, so Matthews leads off first, Hall leads off second. Hefty leads out there looking to score on any ball to the outfield. Strike 1 on the inside corner. Lauermore agrees with it. Not that he has a choice in the matter. We are the last game going here at Oscar Fraser Park. Field 2 just ended. As Lauermore takes ball 2 outside, 2-1. On field 2, St. George defeated Seneca 15-3. And that was in Dixie boys competition as well. Strike 2, same spot on the inside corner. Beaufort County pitcher Garrett Greenwalt needs to live on that inside corner and do so. Weak ground ball here. The 2-2 pitch. High. Full count, nobody out. Base is loaded for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars. And the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Swung at ball 4 was Briggs Lauermore, really helping the Beaufort County pitcher get the first out of the top of the 4th. It'll bring up Nico Goheen. Nico is 1 for 2 with a single back in the 3rd. The kick and the delivery. Ground ball up the middle. Diving stop by the second baseman. Struggles to find the ball. And everyone is safe with McCormick scoring run number 5 for North Myrtle Beach. So a great diving play by the second baseman, Robbie Winburn. Came up, couldn't find the ball at his feet, couldn't make it out, but did keep the ball going from the outfield, which probably would have scored 2. So now up number 2, Chase Sturgeon, who's been hit twice so far in this game. The pitch high for Greenwald, ball 1. Infield's still in for Beaufort County with one out now. Ground ball to the second baseman, and it goes through the second baseman. Here's the throw home, and the runner is out. So number 19, Ethan Matthews, runs into the second out, but a run does score. It is now 6-2 North Myrtle Beach on the E4 for Chase Sturgeon. Beaufort County will take the out, though. Down 6-2. Infield's now back with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Ethan Allen up. Ethan Allen had a huge single back in the third inning. And he also walked in the second. Hefty lead at second. He stays put. Ball is off either the helmet or the shoulder. Another hit batter for North Myrtle Beach. We'll load the bases once again with 2 outs. So that is now the 10th walk or hit batter so far for the Beaufort County All-Stars. Not going to win many games doing that. So the number 9 hitter, number 66, Santino Petrola, steps in. Bases loaded, 2 outs, ball 1, high and away. Almost the whole field is in the shade now as we enter the early evening hours here at Oscar Frazier Park. Swung on and driven to right center field, actually second base. Definitely looked a lot harder than that, but a routine fly ball to the second baseman, Winburn, who comes down with it for the third out of the inning. North Myrtle scores 2, up 6-2, and we head to the bottom of the fourth on the County Channel. And we're back with the bottom of the fourth inning on the County Channel with the opening round of the 2019 Dixie Boys South Carolina State Tournament. I'm Toby Colella here on the County Channel, as this is the final game of the opening round here at Oscar Frazier Park. Couple of changes for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars on defense. We had Matthews coming in to catch. Hall's going back to first, Sturgeon to second, and Allen goes to right field. Alan McCormick is still on the mound, And he'll face number 14 for Beaufort County, Garrett Greenwald, the opposing pitcher. And Greenwald grounded out to first base in the second inning. So he's 0 for 1. Trying to mount a comeback here for Beaufort County, down 6-2 in the bottom of the second inning. Correction, bottom of the fourth. And here's the first pitch. The bottom of the fourth, squares the bunt, lays it down, right back to the pitcher who struggles, bobbles the ball. Safe at first is Garrett Greenwald, so he'll reach on an E1. A bunt right back to the pitcher. Pitcher struggled on the transfer to the throw. And Greenwald is on safely. It'll bring up number 11, Robbie Winburn, who singled his only at bat in the second inning. Here's the pitch. Catcher was set up outside. He hit his spot and gets the call from home plate umpire Greg Gauze. No balls, 1 strike. And while the field is in the shade, it's still a hot one out there, 87 degrees at almost 8 o'clock. Runner goes, pitches outside, the throw well wide, but good backup there by the shortstop, Hamilton. Correction, Goheen. So that pitch was outside, counts even 1-1. I can also confirm that it is 72 degrees up here in the press box. These coaches are coming up here and giving us their scorecards, and they're sweating, and I don't know why. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High, ball 2, 2-1. So Greenwald at second, no outs, bottom of the fourth. Robbie Winburn up in the count, 2-1. And the kick and the delivery high and outside, gets away from the catcher. Runner goes, and he is dead to rights at third base. Poor read on the pass ball by Garrett Greenwald. Bounce right back to the catcher, Matthews, for North Myrtle Beach. And as a manager, that's the last thing you want to see. Making the first out at third base, but also making an out on the base pass, down 6-2. You're not going to win the game with 1 run. And you went, that'll run the count full here to Robbie Winburn. Struck him out for out number 2. So McCormick dealing on the mound, getting the strikeout of Robbie Winburn. And bring up number 12, Ryan Giles. So while the score is only 6-2, it really feels like North Myrtle Beach is dominating this game, and they're showing it here with 2 quick outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Giles steps in. He's ready to go, wiggling the bat. Swung on drive out to left field. Left fielder comes in and misplays it over his head. Giles goes to 2. He's hurt going to second base. He will stop there. Umpire calls time so we can check on Ryan Giles. I'm not sure if he caught the first baseman at all with a foot-to-foot or if he maybe turned his ankle rounding first base, but he is hurt. He was hopping on one leg between first and second there. Great hit, but certainly a misplayed ball by the left fielder, Briggs Lauermore. He will get a double on the play. Should have been a routine fly ball to end the inning, but the Beaufort County All-Stars will take it. And it looks like Ryan Giles will come out of the game in favor of number 18, Cooper Davis. We'll get the details from Beaufort County Manager Chauncey Campbell. Possibly. Looks like the umpires are discussing a possible obstruction call at first base. So the rule is that the defensive player can't impede the runner without the baseball. And if there is contact made, then it is the discretion of the umpires to determine what base the runner would have reached without contact. My professional opinion, I don't think he would have made it to third. Maybe if it was a fly ball to right field, but that ball didn't reach the fence, and he was rounding first as the left fielder was fielding the ball. Umpires look confused. They're talking to the North Myrtle Beach manager, Heath Brady, possibly asking him what he saw. And now they're going over to our cameras. We can probably get a pretty good shot of him right now. There he is, calling over, we think, the tournament director. It may be a substitution issue as well for the injury. So here's the meeting of the minds behind the plate. So let's take some time to thank some of our sponsors, locosports.com. If you want to follow the tournament and all the sports here in the Low Country, your online source for sports news is Loco, L-O-W-C-O, sports.com. We also want to thank Station 300. So if you're in the area, head on over to Station 300 for arcade, bowling, great food, great drinks. So now Matt Watts in on the discussion. It's never good when the Deputy Director of Beaufort County Parks and Rec gets involved. I know many of you are thankful he's not on the call today, but he is down there talking to the umpires. They agree. Matt Watts shrugs his shoulders. Must be an awfully important discussion here. Making me hungry. Speaking of hungry, head down to Local Pie. Wood-fired pizza, wings, calzones, good stuff down the promenade in Old Town Bluffton. Also head over to Jimmy John's, brand new here in Bluffton, freaky fast delivery. I love their slogan, because sandwich. Can't beat that. Outback Steakhouse out on Buckwalter Parkway. Take your program over there for a $5 discount. And once again, reminds you that today's game and all the games during the 2019 Dixie Boys South Carolina State Tournament will be available for replay at the Beaufort County, South Carolina's website and available for purchase here at the park. We are going on minute 20 of the delay here. Yeah, as a golf cart pulls up along with a truck out in center field. Maybe one of them will know what's going on here. Now the coaches are laughing, patting each other on the back, coming to a resolution. I think we're ready to play ball.
Running at second base for Beaufort County is number 18, Cooper Davis. And batting, number 10, Nicholas.
All right, sports fans, we are back in action. Possibly. So now our home plate umpire is back talking to Chauncey Campbell. The field umpire, Nate Lineberger, is over there talking to the assistant coaches. Somebody needs to consult with New York, get some headsets on or something here. Folks in the truck said they watched the replay, and the consensus is let's just play ball. It's possible that the umpires are getting paid by the hour. You can see the disinterest on the fans starting to grow here in person at Oscar Frazier Park as this delay drags on. A lot of sleepy faces out there. There's some fans, and if I can read some lips, they're saying, do you know what's happening? No? Do they know what's happening? No? Those are the same exact faces we have on up here at the press box. Hindsight, we should have cut the commercial a half hour ago. In other news, they are watering the fields on fields 2 and 3, getting them ready for day 2. Everyone else has gone home. I can see my house from the press box. I may head back there and we had some pizza and donuts up here in the press box, but they are gone. And now the home plate umpire is going to tell us what's going on. On field 2.
Yes, got you. We got you. Thank you.
All right, so hour 2 of the delay, so long that the lights have come on. The birds have joined the party here. And we have a few lights out here at Oscar Fraser Park as well. So the official ruling from home plate umpire Greg Gauze is that the North Myrtle Beach All-Star manager Heath Brady has officially protested the game, protested the ruling, correction, that the umpires allowed number 18 Cooper Davis back in the game for the injured Ryan Giles. So the game is being played under protest, meaning that if North Myrtle Beach were to lose, Dixie officials would have to rule on the legitimacy of the game. But we are back to action with a ball. Ball 1-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Thank goodness for graphics so I can remember what the score is and what inning we're in. 6-2 North Myrtle Beach. Runner on second for Beaufort County. 2 outs. The windup in the pitch. Swung on. Fouled straight back. Good looking swing there for number 10, Nicholas Folks. He grounded out to the pitcher in the 2nd inning. So 1-1, 2 outs. Runner on second after the double by Giles and the pinch runner Cooper Davis. The kick, the delivery, curveball, high. Pick off to second. Throws. Not sure what Cooper Davis was doing out there. The pitcher for North Myrtle Beach, McCormick, had an inside move, put his foot down, and Davis didn't move, and he almost threw him out. Comes home this time, catches outside corner, evens up the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes here to Folks with 2 outs. Pick off the 2 again. Spin move this time, not in time. It's kind of funny. If you look in the program, if you're here at the park, North Myrtle Beach is called the North Myrtle Beach Boys. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, out number 3. Chauncey Campbell throws his arms up in disgust as Folks strikes out to end the inning. So we are going to take a much needed break. 6-2, coming back with the top of the 5th here on the County Channel. And we're back refreshed here in the top of the 5th with North Myrtle Beach holding on 6-2, coming up to bat with their leadoff, number 3, Izzy May, who's 0 for 3, but has reached base twice on a fielder's choice and an error. So Davis stays in the game. Cooper Davis is now playing right, coming in for Ryan Giles. So we play 7 innings here in Dixie Boys. So getting down to it here. Swung on and missed by Izzy May. High and tight for ball 1, 1-1. Swung on and miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. May slaps his bat in disgust. He's really late here on Garrett Greenwald. The 1-2 pitch. Outside in the dirt. Really excited to be hosting these tournaments here at Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton. Not only show off our beautiful facility here, but the beautiful town that we live in as well. Happy to have all these teams and their families here as May fouls that off into the parking lot. Some recent upgrades here at Oscar Frazier Park. Mainly 3 new turfed batting cages put in just in time for these tournaments, replacing 2 older dirt batting cages. The fine folks at Bluffton Youth Sports spent countless hours putting in those batting cages, getting ready for the tournament today. We thank those volunteers and all the companies that helped make it happen. May with a routine flying ball out to Emilio Mendoza for out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. Also want to thank Beaufort County Parks and Rec for getting these fields in such great condition. No rain to speak of, and the field is playing its best right now. So with 1 out here in the top of the 5th, it brings up number 20, Alan McCormick. McCormick is 0 for 0 on the day with 3 walks. That's inside ball 1, 1-0. McCormick with a keen eye at the plate, drawing 3 walks so far in this game. Looks like he wants to hit now, though. Ball inside, just needs a pitch to hit. Greenwald really needs a quick inning here to get his team back up to the plate. They'll have the top of the lineup coming up. Ground ball back up the middle off the pitcher, fielded by the shortstop, and the throw is wide but not in time. So a ground ball right back up the middle off the glove of Greenwald over to the shortstop Hamilton, who fielded it barehanded. Throw over to first was wide, but he wasn't going to get him anyway. Infield hit by the very generous scorekeeper, Alan Arsenault. Chance Hall up to bat with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Pick off the first, not in time. So as a coach, you'd like to see the pitcher let that ball go. Anytime the pitcher has to reach to the left or the right, that means that ball is going towards their middle infielders who would be able to make the routine play. Pitch is low. Ball 2, 2-0. So 2-0 here to Hall with a runner on first. 1 out. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2-1. So McCormick takes a healthy lead at first, stays there. Swung on, fouled off into the parking lot again. And that one takes out a white Beaufort County truck. Has some fuzzy dice hanging in from the rearview mirror. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball through the hole to the right fielder, comes up. Maybe had a chance at first, decided not to throw it, was Cooper Davis. So Chance Hall singles to advance the runners 1 base. We now have runners at first and second with 1 out. It'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Number 19, Ethan Matthews, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and 2 of North Myrtle Beach's 10 walks. Umpires put the ball back in play. Runners take their lead. And here's the pitch. In there, strike one. So Greenwald able to get ahead in the count here. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Foul ball. So no balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, ground ball back up the middle, fielded by the pitcher, goes to 2 for 1. First base, got him, double play. Awesome play by Garrett Greenwald. Fielded it nicely, threw it to the shortstop, Hamilton, over to first for the 1-6-3 double play to get Beaufort County out of that inning. But they still trail North Myrtle Beach 6-2. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th after this. And we're back here on the County Channel with the bottom of the 5th inning. Beaufort County coming up to bat down 6-2. They'll have their leadoff up, Emilio Mendoza, followed by Mason Kirsch and Lucas Hamilton. So Emilio Mendoza reached on a walk in the 3rd inning, struck out in the 1st, and immediately took 2nd and 3rd base when he walked. So Beaufort County looking to get their leadoff on base here to start a rally. They're down to 9 outs, down 6-2. And the pitch outside, called strike. Looked like that was a couple of balls off the plate, but home plate umpire Greg Gauze says strike one. The 0-1 pitch, even more outside, ball 1. The pitch outside again, 2-1. So not sure if the North Myrtle Beach pitcher Alan McCormick is looking to work that outside corner against Mendoza, or if he's just missing here, but needs to make an adjustment to bring that ball back over the plate. Mendoza up 2-1, 2-1. Counts now even as Mendoza swings through that fastball, 2-2. The pitch, curveball, just missed, fooled Mendoza as he ducks out of the way, but with his speed, definitely has to take one for the team there and get on base. Full count to Mendoza. McCormick with the pitch. Ball high and outside. So Mendoza works the walk there to lead off the top of the 5th. Bringing up number 20, Mason Kirsch.
Now batting, number 20, Mason Kirsch.
This is Mason's first at-bat of the game, and of course I have to mention that he is a Phillies fan as well. Beginning to like that Kirsch family. A pitch out, throw down, gets Mendoza. Great execution by North Myrtle Beach. Good call by manager Heath Brady. Pitch out. Looked like McCormick was really quick to the plate there. Great pop time by Ethan Matthews. And a throw on the money. Mendoza did not have a chance. And it takes a lot to get Mendoza out. So it tells you how well they executed that. So we have 1 out, 1 ball to Mason Kirsch. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Just like last game, these umpires really like the outside corner. Looks like McCormick is trying to hit that spot here with the count even 1-1. Hit that spot again. Mason Kirsch swings through it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Gets away from the catcher. Drop third strike. Matthews comes up, makes the easy throw to first. Good hustle there by Mason Kirsch, but he'll go down with a strikeout. It'll be a K-2-3 for the second out. So they'll bring up the shortstop and starting pitcher, number 5, Lucas Hamilton, who's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. Here's the pitch. Curveball high. 1 ball, no strikes. Time is called. Here comes North Myrtle Beach manager Heath Brady. So that'll be 45 pitches for Alan McCormick. That is the limit where he would still be able to pitch tomorrow if necessary. So it looks like North Myrtle Beach is going to make a change here with 2 outs and nobody on for the Beaufort County All-Stars. We're going to get the details here from the North Myrtle Beach coach. Who's coming in? All right, so some changes here for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars. Sturgeon's going to head out to center field. McCormick will head over to second. And coming into pitch is number 66, Santino Petrola, the left-handed pitcher for North Myrtle Beach. All right, so we're back here after a pitching change in the bottom of the fifth with 2 outs. North Myrtle Beach pitcher Alan McCormick reached his daily limit of pitches to be able to pitch tomorrow. So strategy from manager Heath Brady, bringing in Santino Petrola, who's going to continue the at-bat for Lucas Hamilton, with Hamilton up with 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch from the lefty. Strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. A violent windup here from Petrola, and he throws hard. Ground ball to the shortstop, fields it on the bat hop, throws over to first, and gets him in time. Bang, bang play at first, but Nico Goheen fields the bad hop, fires on the money, and gets Lucas Hamilton for the 3rd out of the inning, much to the chagrin of Chauncey Campbell, who goes back to the Beaufort County dugout. Still 6-2 as we head to the 6th here on the County Channel. So we're here with the top of the 6th inning. North Myrtle Beach coming up to bat with Briggs Lourimore. Briggs is 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. North Myrtle leads here 6-2 over the Beaufort County, the host all-star team here in the 2019 Dixie Boys South Carolina State Tournament. The lights are on. We're headed into the evening here. Last game of the day here at Oscar Frazier Park. The other 2 fields are lined, drug, ready to go for tomorrow's action. Pitch is low, ball 2, 2-0. Beaufort County looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning here, trying to get something going. Pitch high, ball 3. We said at the top of the broadcast, the keys to winning a baseball game: first pitch strikes, not allowing walks, and no errors in the field. And Beaufort County struggling in all aspects of the game here. There is a strike though, 3-1 to Lourimore. The windup and the pitch, ball 4. So that'll bring up number 26, Nico Goheen. Nico's having himself a day here, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a fly out to the right fielder. Took a good play by that right fielder to get him out back in the first. The delivery is in there, line drive out to left center. It's down for a base hit. Mendoza gets over to it, keeps it to a single. Good piece of hitting there by Goheen, who's now 3 for 4 on the day with the line drive single. So Chase Sturgeon will step into the box for the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars with nobody out. Runners on first and second. Rough start to the day for Chase as he was hit twice, once in the second, once in the third. Reached on an error by the first baseman in the 4th. That pitch is in there for called strike 1, 0-1. Quick throw over to first and got him. Nico Goheen sleeping at first base. Garrett Greenwald was not on the rubber, and Nico Goheen didn't see that, wasn't on the base. Quick throw over, gets him for a big out here in the top of the 6th. So 1 out, no balls, 1 strike. Now runner just on second. The pitch high to Chase Sturgeon. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Over the plate, swung on and missed. Great pitch there by Greenwald. Now ahead in the count, 1-2, and things have really changed here now in the top of the 6th with that pickoff. And Sturgeon on the ropes, down 1-2. Swung on, grounder through the hole to the right fielder. He comes up, had him at first, but did not make the throw. Lourimore will go to third. And Sturgeon with a single, his first hit of the game. Not typically a baseball play you'll see, but on these smaller fields with the outfielders playing in, there was a play at first there. Right fielder Cooper Davis didn't look at it, came up firing to home, keeping Lourimore at third. So it's first and third with 1 out. The pitch. Ground ball to the third baseman, fielded, throw to second is offline, goes into right center field. The runners will hold. 1 run did cross, so Lourimore comes home on the error by the third baseman, Gavin Kirsch. So that'll go down as an E5. Not sure he would have had him at second, but certainly overthrew that. So it's now 7-2 North Myrtle Beach, still 1 out. And that's a play you got to go to first on, I think, all day. A chopper to third. looks like Chase Sturgeon is a little shaken up at second base. So a tough day for Chase, getting hit twice. Now shaken up on a hard slide at second. It'll bring up number 66, Santino Petrola, now the pitcher of record for North Myrtle Beach. 1 out, man on first and second. The pitch in there, called strike one. Pitch, ground ball to the second baseman, comes up with it, fires to 2 for 1. No attempt at the double play, but they do get the out at second base. So Winburn comes up with that, fires over to Hamilton to get Petrola on the fielder's choice. Now 2 outs with the top of the lineup, Izzy May coming up. So Izzy May coming up, but Chauncey Campbell out to the mound to talk to his team. First and third, 2 outs, down 7-2. They put their hands in the middle and break the huddle as a team. Most likely talking about first and third defense here with 2 outs. And the speedy pitcher, Santino Petrola, on first base. They're not going to hold him on, possibly conceding the stolen base here. Let's see. 2 outs. The pitch, runner goes, and no throw. And that's my favorite term, defensive indifference. So no stolen base. But he advances to second. So second and third with 2 outs. And that was 1 ball to Izzy May. Izzy May is 0 for 4 on the day. Throw over to third, not in time. The windup and the pitch, way outside. Good job by the catcher, Peter Hughes, to handle that on the short hop. But it's 2 balls and no strikes here to Izzy May. We certainly want to try and get Izzy May out here. We have Alan McCormick on deck, who's reached base all 4 times today. The pitch, swung on and missed. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, high and outside, ball 3. And a fly ball out to right field. Right fielder Cooper Davis makes the play for the 3rd out. So 1 run across for North Myrtle. They now lead 7-2. And we'll be back here on the Beaufort County Channel. So we are in the bottom of the 6th. Beaufort County down to their last 6 outs against the North Myrtle Beach All-Stars here. Gavin Kirsch is leading them off here in the bottom of the 6th. Gavin is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He'll face Santino Petrola. Here's the pitch, swung on. And Petrola is throwing some gas. That really has the hitter on his heels all the way in the back of the box. No intentions of swinging at that one. 1-1. When a pitcher has that violent of a windup, that much velocity, it really is deterring to the batter. You can see a good shot of Petrola here. But he does get the bat on the ball. Weak ground ball to second. Misplayed by the second baseman, and he is safe. So North Myrtle just made a swap of their middle infield. So that was Goheen over at second, moved over from short. McCormick moved over to shortstop, and Goheen, maybe at a different angle of the ball coming off the bat, was not able to make that play. So Gavin Kirsch reaches on an E4. So Cooper Davis comes up. Correction, this is Peter Hughes. 13. So Peter Hughes is up. Left-handed batter against left-handed pitcher here. Ball's outside. Faked by the catcher, Ethan Matthews. A good fake there, pretending like the ball got past him, but Gavin Kirsch was not biting. No outs. 1 strike to the batter. Runner on first against the lefty. Freezes, and then goes. Gets a late jump, but gets there in time. So a delayed steal by Gavin Kirsch. Held on the delivery. Ethan Matthews came up, not firing because he didn't think the runner was going. And Gavin Kirsch is able to take second base. But it is strike 2, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kirsch takes his lead off second. Comes set, delivers outside. That does get away from Matthews. And Kirsch, who is speedy on the base pass, gets to third base. Counts even at 2-2. Beaufort County threatening here. Misses just outside. Full count. He comes set. Full count delivery is inside. Gets away from the catcher. Kirsch is coming, and he is safe. Head first slide at home. And that was ball 4 for Peter Hughes. So an error on the second baseman, a walk, and a couple of wild pitches leads to a run for Beaufort County. Now down 7-3. But still, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Garrett Greenwald comes up. 0 for 2 so far on the day. Did reach on an error by the pitcher on a bunt in the 4th inning. Looks like he offered another bunt there. Misses. Runner takes second. Ball goes out to left center. And Hughes will head over to third. So Greenwald squared the bunt. Umpire says he offered. Ball got away from the catcher, Matthews. Runner stole second. On the throw, the ball went out to left center field. It really wasn't Matthews' fault. Happened on the slide. And Hughes was able to take third on it. So no balls, 1 strike. Runner on third. Nobody out. Ball's in there, called strike 2. Hughes putting himself at risk on third base, taking his lead inside the baseline. Any ball that hits him over there, he's out. Pitch. Weak ground ball to first base will score the run, but fielded by fielded by Hall at first base for out number 1 for Beaufort County. Good piece of hitting there with 2 strikes, putting the ball in play for Garrett Greenwald. So 2 runs across so far for Beaufort County, now 1 out. Robbie Winburn looking to start another rally here. 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a strikeout. The pitch, swung on, missed. Important for Beaufort County to get base runners here. Seems like when they get base runners, they put pressure on North Myrtle Beach. North Myrtle Beach would then make some errors, some pass balls, and some good base running from the Beaufort County All-Stars. But it all starts with figuring out Santino Petrola and getting on base. Down 0-2 is Robbie Winburn. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So the second strikeout of the day for Robbie Winburn is out number 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. It'll bring up the controversial substitution, number 18, Cooper Davis, as this game is being played under protest because of his substitution. 2 outs. First pitch, strike. So Petrola, who looked a little shaky to start this inning with a walk, not helped by his defense on an error by the second baseman, is settling in nicely here, throwing some strikes. And announcer's curse, ball 1 outside. Nothing better than baseball under the lights, and that's what we have here at Oscar Frazier Park. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2, 2-1, high and outside. Outside, ball 3 now, 3-1, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Nicholas Folks, the number 9 hitter, waits on deck. And that ball is fouled off towards the Beaufort County dugout on the first base line, retrieved by the first baseman. And umpire already put a ball back in play, so we're ready to go. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Outside, ball 4. So Davis is able to draw the walk, keep the inning going for Nicholas Folks, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Let's see if Beaufort County continues to be aggressive on the bases, but with that left-handed pitcher, it'll be tough. North Myrtle Beach good at the pitch out, getting the runner at second base. So we'll see. Risky play here with 2 outs. But the number 9 hitter, Nicholas Folks, up to bat. The pitch, runner stays put, ball 1. A lot of times the manager will wait until the hitter is behind in the count to make a decision on whether to send the runner or not. Takes a decent lead. And Petrola steps off after seeing the size of the lead. A little bit of a smaller lead now. 1 ball, no strikes. Come set. And the pickoff play to first is overthrown. Hughes goes to second, and he will go to third, stumbles a little bit. The throw comes in, and he is safe. So an error on the pitcher. The throw sailed high and wide to the first baseman, Hall. Got all the way down the right field line. Hughes was able to make it to second, decided to go to third, stumbled a little bit, but still able to make it to third safely. That was a huge play with the runner on third now with 2 outs, so a pass ball should score that runner. Swung on and missed. Outfield playing extremely shallow, including the right fielder, who's only about 15, 20 feet beyond the beyond the dirt in the grass. So any ball that gets down the line or the right center gap is double, possibly even a triple, but Petrola gets ahead in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Folks. So now down 1-2. Folks should be choking up on the bat here, looking to put the ball in play. Trying to make something happen here. Steps off. You don't usually see this either, so the third baseman is holding the runner on with a left-handed pitcher up here and barely a lead. Now he goes away from the base, and he steals home. Ball's in the dirt, and the play, he is out. So extremely aggressive. Hughes breaks on the pitch, tries to steal home. Great play by the catcher, Matthews, to field the pitch and apply the tag in time. Beaufort County scores 2 in the inning, down 7-4 as we head to the 7th inning here on the County Channel. And we're back here at Oscar Fraser Park under the lights as we go into the 7th inning of this opening round matchup of the 2019 Dixie Boys South Carolina State Tournament. We enter the 7th inning here with North Myrtle Beach leading 7-4. And they'll start with the number 2 hitter, Alan McCormick. McCormick is 1 for 1 on the day with 3 walks. Some scores around Major League Baseball. Nationals are beating the Braves 3-1. That's the only score I want to share. Cubs got lucky today and won 6-5. Here's the pitch by Beaufort County pitcher Gavin Kirsch. So Gavin Kirsch, the new pitcher here for the Beaufort County All-Stars, number 48. Ball one. McCormick looking to add to his perfect day, 1 for 1, but 1,000 on base percentage. Pitch over for strike one, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Kirsch. Ball outside. And there's a line shot out to left center. Gets past Mendoza, goes all the way to the fence, and he'll round second. Heading for third is McCormick. Here comes the throw. Back into the infield, not in time. So a laser shot out to left center field. That ball had some exit velo on it. Got past Mendoza on the high hop. And aggressive base running is rewarded for Alec McCormick. He'll get to third on the triple. Now 2 for 2 on the day. So runner at third, no outs for Chance Hall. Chance Hall 2 for 3 with 2 singles, a strikeout, and a walk. The kick, the delivery high. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's a shot to right field. The right fielder comes in. The ball drops in fair territory in front of the right fielder, Cooper Davis. Really no chance to make a play on that. This is a blooper that dropped in over the first baseman's head in front of the right fielder. So 2 hits to start off the top of the 7th for North Myrtle Beach. Now up 8-4 with a runner on first and nobody out. So it looks like assistant coach Josh Kirsch, Gavin Kirsch's dad, comes out with some words of encouragement for his son, an all-star pitcher. I'll bring up the catcher, number 19, Ethan Matthews. Matthews is 0 for 2 on the day, batted into a double play in the 5th inning. Does have 2 walks on the day. Runner on first, nobody out. Kirsch is in the stretch. Throws over to first. Not in time. Quick pickoff move. Unable to get Hall at first. Comes set. Checks the runner. And the pitch. That ball's high, 1-0. Delayed steal. Caught them napping was Chance Hall. Looked like Peter Hughes just lobbed the ball back to the pitcher, Gavin Kirsch. And Chance Hall took advantage of that, taking second base with nobody out. The pitch. Strike 1. So Beaufort County caught sleeping there, and I can't blame them. We are now coming up on hour 3 of this 7-inning game. Don't forget, we did have a 10-hour delay earlier, so the math adds up. 1-1 to Matthews. That ball's in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-1. Two balls, one strike. The pitch. Swung on. High fly ball. The right fielder comes in, makes the play. That's Cooper Davis called off the second baseman, Robbie Winburn, to make the routine catch on the fly ball to right field. So Ethan Matthews goes down for the first out of the inning. They'll bring up Briggs Lauermore. Lauermore is 0 for 3 with a walk. He'll try and add to the North Myrtle Beach lead, which is now 8-4. Big lead at second base. Second baseman breaks towards the bag. Runner retreats. Ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to Briggs Lauermore. Not checking the runner at second. The runner takes advantage and goes. And that, folks, is why the left-handed catcher is tough. That throw to third has to come directly across his body. But that stolen base is on the pitcher, Gavin Kirsch. Did not check the runner, did not hold him on. Good heads-up base running by Chance Hall. Took advantage of it. So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Chance Hall at third. The pickoff, not in time. It would appear that the Beaufort County players are trying to get their money's worth out of this game, extending it here. Eight to 4 here in the top of the 7th. 1 out, 2 balls, no strikes. Briggs Lauermore. The pitch. High, ball 3, 3-0. This is the first game together for this Beaufort County All-Star team. As they are the host, they did not have to win a district tournament. Hopefully they're able to shake some of the rust as we advance in the tournament. Pick off to third, not in time. Hall had about a 1.5 foot lead over there. Risk-reward situation doesn't add up for that throw with 3 balls and no strikes to the batter, Briggs Lauermore. Goheen wakes on deck. He'll be followed by Chase Sturgeon. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. 3-0 pitch. Outside corner. Lauermore was ready to throw his bat back to the dugout, but instead he'll face a 3-1 pitch upcoming from Gavin Kirsch. Swung on and missed. Full count now. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. So Gavin Kirsch gets the second out of the inning by striking out Briggs Lowermore. 2 outs, runner on third. Nico Goheen comes up to bat. He's 3 for 4 on the day, reaching on a single in each of his last 3 at-bats. Here's the pitch. Caught the outside corner. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Goheen. Pitch. Strike 2. So Gavin Kirsch settling in nicely here in the 7th. Throwing some strikes. The 0-2 pitch. And a line drive to center field. In comes Mendoza. Cannot make the play. So an RBI single now. 4 straight singles for Nico Goheen. So Chance Hall is able to score. Hard line drive back up the middle. Really, Emilio Mendoza had no shot on that. Now 9-4. North Myrtle Beach with Chase Sturgeon up the bat. Runner on first. 2 outs. Big lead off first. Pickoff move. Gets away from the first baseman, but staying close was Nico Goheen. Decided not to chance it on that. Don't blame him for the pickoff. He had a hefty lead out there. Similar size lead now. Kirsch looks in, gets a sign. Lead is extended, and he goes. Swung on and grounded to the second baseman. Throws over to first. Winburn to Folks for the 3rd out. Beaufort County is down to their final 3 outs. They need 5 in the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if they can do it here on the County Channel. So Beaufort County down to their final 3 outs here in the opening round of the 2019 Dixie Boys South Carolina State Tournament. Nicholas Folks will come back to the plate here after the steal of home did not work out for Beaufort County All-Star Peter Hughes to end the 6th. That first pitch is fouled off, so it'll be Folks, Mendoza, and then Mason Kirsch for the Beaufort County All-Stars, and they'll have to get many more batters than that up to bat if they have any hopes of coming back in this game. No balls, 1 strike. Outside, even now, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Low. 2-2. Beaufort County looking for base runners any way they can here. 1 swing of the bat is not going to bring them back. Ball outside, full count. Petrola slaps his glove in frustration. Frustrated with himself, he can't find the strike zone here. Certainly doesn't want to allow a leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the 7th. Outside, and he does. Ball 4 to Nicholas Folks. We'll go back to the top, number 9, Emilio Mendoza, who's 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. So tough for the runner, Folks, to advance at first base with the left-handed pitcher, Petrola. And really no risk. Excuse me, no reward. Down 5. That runner does not matter. Counts even at 1-1. Pitch was outside. Mendoza chased. He's now down 1-2. So the 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Hung on by the catcher Matthews. Throws down to first. No play. 2-2. So the winner of this game will go on tomorrow to take on the St. George All-Stars and continue in the winner's bracket. The loser will go on to play Seneca tomorrow in an elimination game. Beaufort County looking to avoid that here. With the count 3-2 to Mendoza, a runner on first and nobody out. Matthews senses the situation here and goes out to the pitcher to calm him down and try and get their first out of the inning here. So full count here. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. Mendoza goes down on strikes. So that'll bring up number 21, Chris Burns, who re-enters the game here.
Number 21, Christopher Burns.
Chris did have a single in the first inning. Looking for that elusive 5-run home run here. And ground ball to the shortstop. Goes to second for 1 and to first. Got him! Double play to end the game. So McCormick to Gaheen to Hall to end the game. So that's it here from Oscar Frazier Park. Final score, North Myrtle Beach 9, Beaufort County 4. We hope that you join us the rest of the week for the 2019 Dixie Boys South Carolina State Tournament. I'm Toby Colella. Thanks for joining us today here on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll talk to you next time.